Hello everyone, I've been so lucky to be invited into the Mist of Pandaria beta, and there's many things I would like to discover. First off, I've noticed that the black market will be available, but as of right now I've only been able to find tier 3 pieces here, starting at 10,000 gold. On the beta I'm also trying to find many different ways you can start leveling. If you're going to complete a Mist of Pandaria dungeon, you'll be rewarded with almost twice as much experience compared to if you were going to do a Cataclysm dungeon on normal mode, heroic mode, or even elemental rune protocol mode. But then again, doing a random Cataclysm dungeon on normal mode with insane gear will also be extremely fast. Some of you might also prepare many different quests so you can reach 86 a bit quicker. If you're going to prepare daily quests, they will not reward you that much experience, but if you're looking at the weekly quests from Tolbarat and Wintergrasp, then it's rewarding you an insane amount of experience, pretty close to twice as much compared to completing a quest in Mist of Pandaria. And this is also a lot more compared to a dungeon quest from Cataclysm, as these only rewards you between 80 to 90,000 experience. But remember, the insane amount of experience you get from these quests might also end up being fixed before they release. I've also tested the experience from the profession archaeology, and the experience is not great at all. Pretty close to the same amount as just killing 2 enemies in Mist of Pandaria. Normal enemies, not elite, so this is not a great way to level at all. I've also tested Cataclysm dungeons, and this is definitely not bad at all. You're getting close to 3 times as much from just a normal enemy in Mist of Pandaria. Yeah, 35,000. So this is definitely a great way to level. You just do this on normal mode the moment you have some decent gear. Therefore, preparing some decent gear in Cataclysm before Mist of Pandaria will definitely also be a good decision, as you'll be able to kill these enemies even quicker, and that way also level up faster. When I tested Grim Patrol, I also tried to use the dragons to attack the different enemies and to drop their health, but this is not going to be a good decision, as you will be rewarded with next to no experience. But I would any day be leveling in Mist of Pandaria, as long as there's not too many people or well too much lag and other things preventing you from questing, because it will be important to focus on the campaign to get reputation and of course also upgrade your gear. What I've also tried is to go to different areas in the first zone, and no, you will simply have to follow the first couple of quests, else you won't really be able to go to the next areas. This is also the same case with the next zone, as this will require you to be level 86 before you can pick up any quest. So it will be important to focus on the campaign as quickly as possible, or well, the storyline or whatever we would call it. I've also seen people comment that mass looting were not a thing in Mist of Pandaria when I introduced my recent changes video, but it definitely is. I mean, if you look here on the beta, I'm killing all these enemies, and the moment I loot one of these, I'll also be able to see the loot from all nearby enemies, so mass looting will be a thing. Conquest points will be turned into honor points, but there's going to be a cap in the pre-patch, which is still 4,000. All leftover honor will simply be converted into silver, 35 silver for each honor point. In Cataclysm, certain enchants will also require you to reach a certain level before you will be able to benefit from the enchant, or before you will even be able to enchant this thing on your weapon or somewhere else. This will change in Mist of Pandaria, as the effect will just be reduced, but you will be able to use this enchant no matter your level. The enchant will simply just upgrade as you're leveling up. What you would also like to be aware of is that any hidden chants already enchanted on your Earlham pieces will remain in the game. But if you still have some leftover hidden chants in your bags, then these will no longer be usable on Earlham items. So if you would like to benefit from these enchants, well, then you gotta make sure you're also performing the enchant before the pre-patch. There is of course also a ton of different bugs on the beta, but then again, it's not really a surprise, as the game were just released. Oh well, sorry, the beta. Nonetheless, then I do hope you enjoyed this episode. If there's anything you would like me to test and include in the next video, then make sure to post this in a comment below the video. As always, thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, as I'll be publishing a lot of Mist of Pandaria guides anytime soon.